What up? It's your boy PA. You now tuned back into the shop. Today we got some fun stuff happening. RX8 that we just got a couple days ago. Gonna be pulling this motor, putting it on the stand. I got the little rotary adapter over here. I'm putting it on the stand and tearing it down to see what is going on with it and seeing if it is an easy fix or not. It's 7 o'clock in the morning, got a buddy coming over to help me out. So hopefully we have this thing out and we can figure it out today. If it's gonna be an engine swap from another car or if it's gonna be a rebuild and something simple. Fingers crossed something simple, but I bought it to learn and I also bought it to possibly swap it to something else. So won't be too mad if it is a swap. Yeah, so I'm gonna continue to get things together and he should be pulling up at any moment now. And then we'll get cranking on pulling this thing out. Peace. Order is out thanks to Mr. Redline Racing LLC over here, Mr. Jeremy Martinez. What were you saying about this?
No, I was just saying that a lot of people get upset with these sometimes because there's like 3 different actuators in here, and if one of them doesn't open, you got these here, this one in the middle down here, this one up top, and if one of them doesn't open, basically, then the car doesn't feel like it's making much power and it gets held back.
So what do you think is the problem with this thing?
This?
This crusty.
We'll see when we get in there, but it's either looking like bearings or a side seal. Something got stuck. But definitely the coolant seals too.
Oh yeah.
We're smoking. I'm gonna put this over here.
And you said about an hour to take it apart?
Yeah.
Or a little less than that?
Yeah, give and take.
Okay.
Won't be too crazy.
Well, I'm gonna time lapse that. So that way we can play music and have some AC or some fan. All right. You need that magnet now?
Yeah.
Oops.
There you go. Yeah, this is the real problem right here. This is why we have to take apart the motor.
That's the real problem.
For this beehive.
Trust me. That's at least 30, 40 horsepower right there.
Come on. It's loose in there. It's just a spacer. Another spacer for the end plate. Well, we'll just take out the time we need to come out with it. Alright, I need a 12.
Should be right on your new favorite ratchet. And it turns too.
Here?
Yeah, you can turn into a different.
Oh. These you can't mix them up because they literally have two different size. They're both 12s, but the rear stationary and the front stationary one has longer bolts than the other. Basically, ooh, that bearing's done. Needle bearing.
Oh man.
It's separated. Yeah. Oh, she did.
There's your problem.
One of them.
Or another problem.
This one was good. It was this one. Alright, come on, we don't want you getting anywhere else. Get out of the way. This guy. See if he'll pick them all up.
I think there's one like right in here.
Yeah, there's a couple in there. Down here, they went everywhere.
Gotta add that to the list too.
Yeah. Shouldn't be too much though. I've never had one of those break. First for me. There we go. Spacer.
Still in there.
Alright, everything's coming up. Pry bars. There's a little bag I had brought.
I just didn't want you to do everything by yourself.
It's all good.
There it is.
Let's see. The truth. This is one of the front stationary bearing. Yeah, look at that. See all that copper?
Toast.
It's not horrible, but it's definitely not good. It's right here, up right in the middle a little bit. Let me get a rag. Let's wipe it down. Yeah, it's not horrible, but definitely would change it. Right here and inside. I don't know if you can see that. Until I was getting scratched up.
Things got everywhere.
Yeah. Stationary gear should come off easy. Just a little O-ring that goes around it.
Is there bearings in here?
Yes, that's another one of the bearings.
These look fine. Like that looks fine. Not these.
2 stationary bearings. This is the rear, that's the front, and then 2 on the rotors. And that's it. It's got a little groove for the O-ring. Knock them all out? Yeah.
Oh, does this come out?
Yes, that one and this one.
My bad.
This guy.
This one missing.
Nope, it doesn't take one because it's on the outside. It's not sealing
okay.
anything from coolant or oil.
All right.
Side seals. Start.
I got the thing over here.
Oh,
The table over here.
Yeah.
Let me just toss these O-rings.
Yeah. Those are the coolant oil. They all come in a kit. Nothing crazy.
Do I just pull the rotor out?
Stock.
Just pull the rotor out? Or were you trying to see if they were good or bad?
I'm trying to look at everything. Hey, they got the steel inserts from Atkins. Nice. I like that.
Yeah, look at this shit. Yeah. It's all the...
rest of your cool.
Yep.
Do you just have something that we can put everything in from this rotor?
Like a bag?
Yeah, because it's going to be all these seals and stuff.
Yeah, there's a Ziploc bag right there.
Is it broken? I think it is.
There's a Ziploc bag.
Just going to be rear rotor. And all pieces. They're going to fall out anyway. Okay. You got a magnet that you grabbed earlier?
Mm-hmm.
To see if we can get the springs that are under here out.
Springs?
Yeah, where we just pulled those from. Wait, you can get the side seal out too. Or these, the corner seals. Well, they used good stuff at least. The metal insert, Americans. These are probably Atkins seals too, which I'm not a crazy big fan of, but for all motor we work fine. The springs. Yeah, mosquito came to visit. Just grab the other ones, don't worry about it. Whatever stays in there, we'll pull out later. Such tiny corner seals. Some dirt into that one. Grind. Come on. You pull the rotor up. The other ones are going to fall on the bottom, so don't even worry about it. Don't stress about it. Nice and even. That's fine.
This is a rotor.
Get down there. Are these tiny little baby apex seals?
What up? It's your boy PA, and never really left the shop. It's been a minute since I stopped working on this thing, and kind of ended abruptly just because I've been running through batteries, and this will be battery number 3 or number 4. Things swollen up. I don't know. Anyway, I'll try to make it quick in case this battery dies. ended pretty abruptly, but I got like some little cinematic shots of the motor torn down. We pretty much think that it was a bunch of trash in the motor because there was a bunch of dirt in there, a bunch of it. The oil was pretty old, and whoever rebuilt it last, I know that they reused parts. So it's just a case of that, really, pretty much. The bearings in the front, stationary bearing, I think you called it, that one wasn't the best. It wasn't like a piston engine where like it's sparkly oil, etc., etc. It was just some discoloration. Rear rotor looked like it was like just saturated with both oil and coolant. Of course, as soon as I was cracking the bolts, like I could smell it where that oil coolant mix. And so the biggest culprit we think is the coolant seals. So coolant seals being a big issue, but not being expensive, from what I understand. I was given a quote on how much all this stuff would cost, and it's not that bad. So I think that the plan moving forward is to rebuild it. New coolant seals, new bearings, new apex seals, street port, because what's a rotary without a street port or peripheral port, which I think that's exhaust. Bridge port, that's the one. So street port, bridge port, gonna go with the street port. Apparently Jeremy's father does like this unique type of street port. That sounds pretty good, so gonna go for that. Found out that this thing has a bunch of upgraded rotary or Atkins rotary things on it. Jeremy's not here, so I can't really remember what it is, but has a bunch of upgraded stuff on it, which is good. So there's that, and there's stuff that we can reuse. Upgraded clutch, we saw that. Coilovers, of course. Underneath this thing is flawless. Like it's crazy. It's this thing sat, but it sat in a garage. That's for sure. Like not a speck of rust on anything. Really, really nice underneath. Really, really clean underneath, and it's what you want to see. Found out it has an aftermarket header, and I think it's like aftermarket header, then it goes to like a factory piece, and then aftermarket exhaust. So yeah, the rotor housings, the rotors are all at Jeremy's house. He and his father are gonna do, of course, like I said, the street port and do the rebuild, and I'm debating on studding it in case I turbo it, but I don't know, we'll see. It's supposed to be low budget because the car itself was low budget, and I don't think I'll ever say how much I bought it for. But it's a sub $1,000 car. That's for sure. Well under $1,000. And it ran and drove literally first, as soon as we put a new battery in it, as soon as we put a jump box on it, it started right up after 2 years of it not running. We drove it on the trailer, and then after I swapped the battery with my neighbor, I drove it around the neighborhood and had a blast with it, and I didn't miss a beat at all. Only bad thing is when it shut off. When you shut it off, you couldn't restart it. Like, I don't know. So, but yeah, I'll show you the engine bay now. This is the aftermath of everything. Trans is still in there. I was surprised that it was only 4 bolts. 4 bolts to hold the trans on, and that was it. So, yeah, everything's out. And I also like the fact that it has, I think it's underneath there, actually. Maybe we can see. You can't. But anyway, it has quick disconnect oil cooler lines, which is pretty cool. So yeah, there's that. There's the oil pan. The oil was just real old, real black. Not necessarily sludgy, but really, really, really old. So yeah, I'll probably like pressure wash and get all this stuff out. Find out that these are Megan Racing coilovers. They didn't ride terrible when I did the little drive around. I think it's the tires that suck. So there's that. So wheels and tires, new headlights, or to get that crap off of it. Mirror caps. Interior is pretty nice. Lug nuts. Get these off there ASAP. I'll probably rebuild the brace too. Brake calipers. Every RX8 I've seen has that crap, so I have to figure out how to fix that. If somebody knows, let your boy know. I gotta figure out how to fix that. And yeah, here's everything. The little K&N exhaust. There's the aftermarket header. It was wrapped. I'll probably get new motor mounts, and then I'll vapor home what I can. But yeah, it came out pretty simple, pretty easy. So maybe get a beefier strut tower brace too. But all in all, I can't complain. It's good to have good friends, friends that'll help you fix stuff like this whenever things like this happen, because I wouldn't know the first thing about it. So with that being said, it's your boy PA. You are now leaving the shop.